Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 5th grade musical of Mother Goose in Toyland. Thank you all for your support, parents and friends, staff and faculty. Thank you to Miss Owen over here who has helped with the music, and our singers as well. It's also her birthday. Happy birthday. I'd like to do a little shout out to some of our behind the scenes stage crew. This year we added stage crew to our show, and they've done a great job moving props and set and helping out. Harrison Bond, Asher Ansley, Kylie Allen, who's also a birthday girl today. Thank you. Happy birthday, Kylie. And Ariel Whitehead. So thank you. Thank you. Give them a round of applause. They've worked really hard to bring you this great show. They had a show yesterday at 9 and this morning at 9 o'clock, and the students loved it. So I hope you will enjoy our holiday tale of Mother Goose in Toyland.
Es una famosa escritora de cuentos infantiles. Sus días siempre están llenos de libros.
Our story begins in the nursery of Mother Goose. Being a famous writer of children's stories, her days are filled with lots of books.
Mother Goose writes stories in an oversized, colorful book with a flute. That's a fancy word for feather. The nanas, her maids, enter with an important letter on a gold platter.
Madame, this letter has arrived for you.
Oh, Nana, it looks like I have some more work to do before the holidays. There aren't enough stories for the children anymore. The mayor of Toyland is running out of them.
Do you have more stories for children?
I have ideas, and I know the others who live in Mother Goose Land will give me some inspiration.
Madame, the children have washed themselves, and they wish to hear a story before going to bed.
Have Cinderella and the prince arrived yet?
We are here. I'm sorry you're late. I had to shine up my shoes.
So, how has life been treating you two?
We couldn't be happier, and Cinderella's been cleaning around the palace more often, so I may fire the maid.
Good luck, dear. Sarah, Betty, have you washed behind your ears? Let me check.
They're as clean as whistle.
There's no need to fuss about as you do. I just can't help it. It's the mother in me. Now, children, come sit by your mother, and I shall finish telling you the story of Cinderella.
It's one of my favorites. You just like the part where she dances with the prince. So do I.
And so the prince tried to slip her on the housemaid of the evil stepmother, for he knew that she was his true love, Cinderella.
Did they live happy ever after?
Of course we do.
They always do.
Everyone finds their happy ending sooner or later, but not always in life. And now it's time for bed.
Oh, but aren't there more stories to tell?
The mayoress of Toyland has asked me to write more stories, but I haven't quite finished.
I don't know what we do without stories. Yeah, your stories are magical, and every Christmas needs a little magic. the people she knows who live in Toyland, like Mary the Cherry.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells, and pretty maids all in a row.
Mary, where'd you hang the stockings? They should be dry by now from the hot sun, but I can't find them. I put them on the hot rocks by the river. I thought they'd dry faster there. Mary, you're always being contrary. You can never listen to people who are wiser than you or who know better. Did you know we don't put them on the rocks because the high tide that comes will wash them away? Oh, Mother, I'm so sorry. I just thought I could do better.
Mary, listen to your mother. We've got some nice fish for dinner.
Father showed us how to fish.
But I wish he'd teach us to sail.
Boys, you're too young. The high seas are for men. Which reminds me, have my new oars arrived yet?
They did, but I bring them. You did what? Again, you're being contrary. Someday you'll learn your lesson, child.
What did they say?
You have to leave tonight to sail the high seas. I thought that if I burned your orders, you'd have to stay. I don't like it when you're away.
Mary, listen to your mother while I'm away. And boys, take care of your sister and mind your mother. I must report to the docks right away.
But when will you return?
Do you know the silver bells and cockle shells and cowslips that grow in the meadow?
I do, Father.
After they have bloomed in the cold wind and winter away and died, then I shall return.
This stinks, Herbert. Father gets us out the high seas, and we have to stay here all by ourselves with those two in a way.
It's not fair. I want to sail and be a pirate. What about you, Robert?
I do, but we'd never pass as pirates. And you still sleep with Mr. Snuggles, your blankie.
No.
Good afternoon, boys. I cannot help but overhear your problem. Perhaps we can help each other out. Here's my card. Captain Bluebeard at your service.
You're a real captain of a ship?
I have a beautiful ship called the Skylark, and I happen to be looking for 2 new pirates to join my crew.
Well, we'd do anything to become real pirates.
Anything?
Anything!
It gets very lonely out at sea, and a captain needs some company. If only I had a young housemaid to cook and clean for me, then I may be able to see my way into making you 2 pirates.
Okay, but how can we help?
You happen to know any young women who are lonely and could use some time away from home? Do you?
I don't think so.
Yes. Mary, why are you planting a flower garden?
Because now that Father is gone, I'm just a lonely young woman who could use some time away from home. The flowers would remind me of him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you sure you don't know anyone?
What if my sister Mary?
Oh, that's a perfect idea.
But she's so contrary, she'll never do it.
If you can get her to cook and clean for me, then I'll let you sail on the Skylark and you 2 will become famous pirates.
We'll do it!
¿Tú no conoces la historia de Will y sus métodos para el rey? Will hace un tarta con 420 métodos. Él vive con sus tías. Ellos son muy crueles. I bet you didn't know the story of Will and his blackbirds fit for a king. His real name is Gilligren, but Mother Goose calls him Will. Sing a song, oh, 6 pence, a handful of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Was not that a danger just to set before the king? Poor Will lives with his 2 mean aunts, with hopes of one day finding his fortune. What took you two so long? I can't finish the stew without potatoes. Well,
keeping you around is costing us more than we bargained for. What a miserable life. Oh. I think it's fine. We have a roof over our heads and food in our stomach. Some people have nothing. We should be thankful for what we have.
quedara en una torre alejada de las demás como una flor guardada bajo un cristal. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet eating her curds and whey.
Along came a big spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away.
We know this little girl has a first name, but Mother Goose only knew her as Miss Muffet.
Her mother was always very worried about her little Miss Muffet.
If she could, she would prefer to have her locked in a tower away from the others, like a flower kept in a glass.
Here's a list of jokes for my daughter. Follow her instructions to let her nurse Holloway, or you'll see a proper girl turn into a ruffian. My, this is quite a long list. Not long enough, I'm afraid.
Isn't Mother just pretty, Mother?
Nurse, where are my gloves?
May I go out into the garden today?
You silly girl, of course not. You're a delicate flower. And how's my delicate flower today?
I have a stomach ache.
That's nice. And I have to go shopping before tea time with the leaf.
May I sit on the swing in the yard?
No, dear, it's not very ladylike.
Would you brush my hair?
Oh, just look at the time. I've got lots of buying to do. I'm off.
Mother didn't even notice me, and I have nothing to do today.
Perhaps you should sit away from the window. The sun will hurt your eyes.
Why can't I go outside and run around like other children?
Because you're not like other children. You're a lady.
I'm tired of behaving like a lady.
Just you wait until your parents get home.
They probably wouldn't even notice if I disappeared. I'm going out, and I may not come back.
Wait, I might lose my glasses. Wait!
Ahora miramos hacia el pato, dormido bajo el heno, encontramos al niño azul. Su madre está enferma, por lo que el niño tiene que ponerse a trabajar para ganar algo de dinero.
We now look to the sheep's meadow where we find Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue, come blow your horn.
The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where's the boy who looks after the sheep?
He's under the haystack, fast asleep.
Will you wake him? No, not if I do. He'll sure to cry.
This is our one chance, boy. I'm so sick of the work, and we have no more money. Ever since your father died, we've been happy at home, but now you need to go to work.
But why am I just like a dandy?
The squire said he didn't have any work. But I know when Mrs. Madge in your finest, she'd give you a job.
But don't you think the hat is a little much?
If we had another choice, I'd take it. I don't want you to leave me at home alone.
But the blue, it looks ridiculous.
But you look so adorable as blue. If that is mud on your face, let me put it in my hanging.
Mother, let me be.
Is this the boy? This must be him.
He's so sweet and the hat is just precious.
We've been friendly neighbors for a long time, and I really need your help.
He's so sweet, I'll call him Little Boy Blue.
He'd make a fantastic little shepherd. Who'd be the most darling shepherd boy in the land.
A boy who loves the mother tree will take great care of our sheep. You sit over there at the staff to watch over the sheep.
Thank you kindly. I'll miss you, my son.
Hello, are you the new shepherd? Yes, they call me Boy Blue. That's a funny name. Is it because of that outfit? Yes, what's your name? Bumpy. And you think my name's funny? I guess my name's as silly as yours. Whatever Mother Goose writes in her book happens out there. Do you think children would like to read about us? I think so. Children like colorful costumes, silly names. It makes them laugh. What is it you're working on? I'm mending stockings from my mother. It helps pass time. May a tired woman please rest her feet beside you? Here, here's my stool. My dear, was that your sheep I saw across the hill? The flock of 12, they're mine. Are you going to chase after them? There's no need to. They'll come back sooner or later. They always do. Don't be so sure of yourself. No one knows everything, Miss Bumpy. I know them as well as I know myself. I'm certain they'll come back to me with long tails lagging behind them. They always do. Excuse me, do you know the way to Grandma's house? I believe it's that way. Are you
que puede para terminar sus cuentos para niños de todo el mundo. La gente del pueblo está preocupada de que si no termina sus historias le sucederán algo malo.
Mother Goose is working as quickly as she can to finish her stories for the children around the world.
The townspeople are getting concerned that if their stories are not finished, something bad will happen to them. But can Mother Goose finish in time?
Mother Goose, there are some townspeople waiting to see you.
I've taken on too many stories this time. I have to finish a few before I begin any new ones. Send in Old Mother Hubbard. I'm almost finished with her story.
Here I am. Where will you go?
Let's see. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard. Something, something, and a bone.
You've got an idea, but it's not quite finished. Mother Goose! Please forgive me for barging in, but I just had to see you.
What's wrong, child?
My brothers are driving me completely crazy, and this strange man is following me around everywhere.
Wait a moment and let me take a gander at your story. Sleeping Beauty? No. Miss Muffet? Nope. Georgie Porgy? No. Mary Contrary?
That's the one. Does it mention a man named Bluebeard?
That's an old story. If I'm right, his story didn't turn out so well and he became quite mean about the whole thing.
But what am I to do?
Don't worry. For the meantime, you may stay here until your story is finished.
They're all coming in now.
Let's try this in an orderly fashion. One at a time. Tell me your problems. It may help me to finish these stories. Nana, take notes for me, would you? Now, who's first?
I'm Peter's pumpkin eater. I like all pumpkin things. Pies, breads, muffins, ravioli. Pumpkin ravioli? Yeah! You get the idea. I love pumpkin and I have this wife, but that's where you stopped writing.
Thank you. Next?
I pricked my finger on a spindle and it really smarts.
Anything else?
Yes, I have an awful habit of falling asleep at the drop of a hat. We've been climbing hills for days.
And for some reason, we carry this empty pail around with us.
Oh, yes, the pail. I know I had some reason for giving you the pail, but what was it?
I have the worst problem of them all. Children.
How many do you have?
I have tons of them. These bratty little nose drippers are the most unpleasant children ever.
Maybe you just don't care for them.
I've mother children of my own. I love children, but these are my grandchildren, and they cannot behave. They've scared the baker and have turned my house into a mess. They were stuffed in there like swollen feet in an old shoe. Until now.
Why? What's happening now?
Only this morning it looked as some of them were disappearing.
A child can't just disappear. I've heard of this before and I know what's happening here. Tell us, please. All our lives may be at stake. I heard about a story once that Mother Goose started to write called Lumpkin. She wrote for days but was called away on a family emergency. When she came back, she forgot all about finishing Lumpkin.
So she forgot to finish a story? Big deal.
You don't understand. I saw Lumpkin, and when her story was never finished, she disappeared before my eyes, as if she never existed.
But we're all just like Lumpkin. Our stories aren't finished, and if she doesn't finish them, we may disappear for good.
Mother Goose, you can't let us fade away.
You have to finish our stories before someone else goes missing.
Who are the children you read about? They're the ones who keep us alive. When they like our stories, they talk about us, they remember us. When they're older, they tell their children about us. We need them.
I promise you all, I will finish on time. I've already promised the Mayor of Toyland to have your stories ready before the holidays of December.
Perhaps I can be of assistance?
And who are you?
I'm a poet of sorts. My assistants and I can help you finish those stories of yours.
Don't believe a word he says. He's a liar. He's not a liar. He's a captain.
Captain Bluebeard.
If there's pretty girl will cook and clean for me, then I'll let you finish your stories without any trouble.
He's an evil pirate. He'll never give up. And he'll ruin all of our stories.
Bluebeard, I would never let this poor girl be your housemaid, even to save my life.
Oh, is that so? Then I'm afraid your goose has been cooked. Boys, show your swords and grab her. This would be your first job as pirates aboard my ship.
What do you plan to do? Take me on your ship and throw me overboard?
What say you, Captain Bluebeard?
Take her to the ship, row out to sea, and throw her overboard. Good luck to you all. Your days are numbered.
Caperucita Roja va a visitar a su abuela al bosque. Su madre le dijo que siguiera el camino. ¿Hará lo que le dicen?
Many of these stories are about the forest or the woods, a mysterious or dangerous place to some. Do we know which way to go? Will we find our way through the woods?
The story revolves around the girl called Little Red Riding Hood. After the red-hooded cape that she wears, the girl walks through the woods to deliver food to her sickly grandmother. In this tale, her mother has ordered her to stay strictly on the path.
Do you know the way to Grandma's house?
I believe it's that way.
Could you show me on this map?
I think you took a wrong turn at the old well.
I think you're right. Thank you. Why are you sitting out here all alone?
I was trying to get away from my nurse.
A nurse? Are you sickly?
Everyone at home thinks I am. They won't let me do anything.
Life can't be so bad. You're well-mannered, well-dressed, and very pretty.
Thank you. What are you doing out here?
I left my home like you. I had 6 pence and I used it to buy a sack of lard. A man said I could make my fortune out baking bread.
Did it work?
No. The man tricked me by giving me a sack that was almost empty. The little light that was left did attract blackbirds. I captured it in the sack. Maybe the day will become used to me someday.
Have either of you seen a flock of sheep around here?
Oh, I love to sit in a field with sheep.
You must be from the city.
I am, but I've never been allowed out to play like other children.
I spend my days in the fields. I'm a shepherd, but I lost my job, and I'm trying to get it back.
How hard is it to watch sheep?
It isn't as easy as it sounds. Bill Peep, where have you been? I was looking for my sheep too.
Are you two friends?
We worked in the field together.
You were so good at your job. What happened?
It was going well until the other day my mother caught the flu. I stayed with her all night, nursing her back to health. By the next morning, I was so tired I could barely keep my eyes open. I tried to stay awake by counting sheep, but it only made me sleepier.
I guess it isn't as easy as it sounds being a shepherd.
Or shepherdess. I thought I knew everything about my sheep. I was certain they would come back to me with long tails and wagging behind them. But when I went looking for their tails, I found them hanging in a forest. Now I don't know what to do. I wish I knew. If you had one wish in land, what would you wish for?
I wish to play outside and run about like other children whenever I want.
I wish for my job back.
I wish for my sheep, tails and all. I wish to gain my fortune one day.
If only there were such a place.
Actually, I've heard of such a place.
You have where?
It's a place where all your dreams come true. It's called Toyland.
How do we get there?
My family has a yacht. My father's quite rich. We could ask the captain to take us there and we could all get what we're looking for.
What do y'all think?
To Toyland!
Mamá cansó de terminar sus cuentos antes de Navidad. Posadas, frutas y cuantas. Y antes de que Barba Azul, la pirata malvada, él quiere destruir todos los libros de Toyland.
Herbert and Robert always thought they could be pirates, but didn't think they'd have to be mean or cruel. They wanted to adventure, to sail the high seas on a fantastic ship.
Mother Goose knows the boys aren't cruel, but they are also easily fooled. She decides to trick them into leaving her on an island near her friend Madame Toyland. when you left, and our loss is all your fault.
Boys, don't let me hear this deserted island all alone.
So, it looks like we're somewhere off the coast of the North Pole.
The only landmark I can make out is that big building on top of the hill. It could be a prison or a fortress.
The people who live here must be dangerous. I'm sure of it.
She's right. Well, we better be getting out of here soon.
You two had better go. Wolves or soldiers may be on our heels any moment now.
Let's get out of here.
Now I need to get out of this trap and find my way to the Toyland factory where Madam Toymaker will keep me safe. I need to finish these stories before Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, and all the other holidays of December have ended.
Sus hijos buscan aventuras como Robert y Herbert. Abra un libro. Los libros están llenos de historias que pueden transportarlos a lugares maravillosos y fantásticos.
The famous Toyland factory works all year long to make beautiful things for children to enjoy. Are your children looking for an adventure like Robert and Herbert? Open a book.
Books are full of stories that can transport them to wonderful, fantastic places. The Mayoress of Toyland is concerned that the toy maker and her assistant Stefano will not be able to complete the orders in time for the holidays.
Madam Mayoress, here are the new orders of toys for the North Pole.
This is one long list. Toy maker, how are we going to get these in before the holidays?
I'm
I'm working as fast as I can, but I can't finish all these orders by myself.
Maris, have a heart. Even better, have a gingerbread cookie. Can't complain on an empty stomach.
Assistant Stefano! We need helpers in the toy factory. Not cookies right now.
Both of them are trying to finish those Mother Goose stories, but they aren't having any luck.
It's really hard. Listen, Georgie, Porgy, Pudding, and Pie hugged a bug with mud in his eye.
Could we send the new books out without endings?
A child would never read stories without endings.
No, because they never go to sleep. I even stayed awake all night just because Sleeping Beauty had no ending. It's funny because she sleeps a lot.
The pirate blue has kidnapped Mother Goose. She may have been thrown overboard.
I hope not. She's our last chance.
Stefano, you can help us out. We need someone smart and quick to find new helpers for the toy factory.
But I don't know anybody smarter than quick.
Stefano, she means you. You can find helpers for us both.
It's a very important job for a very important person. Could you do it?
It would be an honor, Maris.
Tell everyone in the land that we need their help in the factory.
Todos nuestros personajes de Mother Goose esperan encontrar algo espectacular para cambiar sus vidas y terminar sus historias. Se encuentran con un pueblo de los deseos con la esperanza de encontrar sus sueños.
Our Mother Goose characters are all hoping to find something spectacular to change their lives and finish their stories.
Bo Peep, Will, Miss Muffet, and Boy Blue all meet in the forest. They come upon a wishing well with hopes of finding their dreams. But will it take more than just a wish?
Here we are, just as I said, a wishing well in the center of Toyland. You just take the coin in your hand and put it into the well.
Fine, let's go on the count of three.
1, 2, 3.
Nothing happened.
It doesn't just happen right away. Soon something will change.
I'm not gonna stick around. I'm gonna find some answers.
Me too.
I think I'll stay here.
Me too. Good luck finding what you're looking for.
Toyland Factory, hiring new assistants, great pay, flexible hours, and dental plan included.
What's the Toyland Factory?
It's the great factory up on the hill where all the toys and books are made for children.
Work? It sounds so, I don't know, boring.
It's not dull at all. You get to make toys, bind books, and wrap gifts and bind books and fancy covers for children.
I think my new job wish is coming true.
Do you have any special talents?
I don't think so.
Yes, you do. He's very brave and strong too. He kept his head on his long journey to this island.
You could be a soldier. We've been needing some soldiers, especially since Mother Goose has gone missing.
Come on, Will, this way.
You led us back to a well.
You mean we walked in a circle?
Yes, you didn't want to listen to me when I said I knew the way to the factory on the hill.
But I thought I did know the way.
When are you going to learn? You don't know anything. I'm going up to the factory on the hill and finding my fortune.
No, don't leave me here all alone.
What's the matter, dear?
I made a wish today. I thought it would solve all my problems. I remember the day I met you. My sheep were grazing across the hill. I told you I knew everything about them, but I was wrong.
Did they come back as you said they would?
They did, but not with long tails wagging behind them. They had short, stubby ones.
Did that surprise you?
Yes, so I went looking for their tails. I found them hanging in the forest, so I tried to sew them back on the sheep.
Did it work?
They didn't let me.
That's because what you saw was not their tails. Those are fancy braids with bows I hung out to dry. You see, I knew those sheep would come back, but not with long tails wagging. Sheep don't even have long tails. They'll have short, stubby ones just like the ones on your sheep. Now, have you learned anything?
Yes, I should not tell people I know things, that there's a lot of things that I can listen from. There's a lot of things that I can learn from listening to others. I was foolish, but how did you get here?
The people of Mother Goose Land have come to save her.
heard from Robin and Trevor that Bluebeard is on his way to finish the job.
We have to find Mother Goose before they do. Come on.
Is this where you left you fools?
Somewhere around here.
Are we still pirates?
You won't be if you can't find Mother Goose. Try retracing your footsteps.
Good idea.
You two are like brainless codfish. What's that on the hill? It must be the Toyland factory. That's where I finish off Mother Goose. If you two don't shape up, your goose will be cooked as well.
Grandma, is that you?
Why, hello, Little Riding Hood.
Grandma, what big eyes you have.
Better to read with, my dear. I'm really into sci-fi novels.
Okay. Grandma, what big ears you have.
I think Dad's pretty cool. Coach is pretty cool. Have you heard of his song, Giant Steps?
No, Grandma, I haven't. Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Well, the bear takes selfies with. I have the best dentist. He recommends an amazing toothpaste.
You're definitely not my grandma.
Well, I'm not even a wolf from your story.
I think I was expecting someone a little scarier than you.
That would be my brother Ralph. He's a piece of work. But he's on vacation, so I'm helping out for a while.
But where's Grandma?
Oh, she's fine. She actually joined Ralph in the Bahamas. Are those sweets any good?
They are. Let's go inside and I can slice us a piece of cake. Boy, things aren't always what they seem around here.
Stefano ha ayudado a sus nuevos amigos en la fábrica de Toyland. La señorita Muffin no quiere ensuciarse las manos y Boy Blue no debe quedarse dormido.
Stefano has enlisted some help at the Toyland factory. Miss Muffin thinks she's ready to work, but doesn't realize that work means she has to get her hands dirty.
Boy Blue is ready to be a soldier and protect the factory as long as he can stay awake.
Here are the two new helpers.
Splendid, splendid.
The boy will be a soldier, and the girl is willing to help in any way she can.
I just don't want to get ready or mess with my hair dress or stuff my shoes.
We can start in the kitchen.
Perfect. Let's ask the chef for something easy to start her off with.
Oh, and there's a new boy named Will working in the kitchen. I'll check up on him later. Come here, boy. You can stand guard there.
Yes, sir.
Here's our famous toy factory.
It's wonderful, but will I be safe here?
We have a new soldier standing guard and we'll keep you hidden until we can get you home. You must finish those stories. Here's a quill and a pen. Okay. Here's a quill and a pen. You can work over there in peace.
Thank you.
Madame Maris, I'm glad to see you.
We're preparing everything for your Christmas Eve feast.
Don't forget my favorite dessert.
You mean blackbird pie? I was thinking you might enjoy chocolate cake instead.
Don't disappoint me or I'll have you put in jail. I am serious. There are many others who'd like to be my personal chef.
You'll have your dessert as always there. Miss Muffin, take this pie and stir it full of milk turtles.
I can help you make that pie.
No, you can't. We searched throughout the land for blackbirds and we can't find any for the pie. She'll fire us for sure.
You happen to be in luck. I have a sack full of blackbirds.
You saved my life.
You can have them, but you can't burn I'm blaming you, Will. It will be either put me in jail or make me famous.
You can go walk down that path. I'll finish here with Miss Muffet. You have to start faster than that, and add more lemon juice.
I'm too tired to ride this. Don't you have something I can sit on?
Here, sit on this tuffet and stir your crimson wet.
Why, Blue, are you getting your wish?
I am. I'm a soldier in Toyland. It's a very important job.
And I'm Miss Muffet, sitting on a tuffet.
Hey, that rhymes. I'm getting hungry with all the chocolate food. How are those birds today?
Ew, get away, yeah.
They're that bad? Calm down.
No, it's a nasty spider.
Is that all? I'll take one.
You saved me from that horrible creature. I think I was better off at home.
But then you wouldn't have had this great adventure in Toyland.
I guess you're right. Everyone needs an adventure in their lives, and Toyland is the perfect place for adventure.
Children can find wonderful adventures just by opening a book.
Just open a book!
Somewhere to go collect my thoughts, where I can feel at home. I'd like to travel into the past, to histories unknown. Get lost in a book, get lost in a book. Let authors be your guide. Get lost in a book, get lost in a book. And let your spirits fly. When I flip through the pages, I treasure every line. Filling my head with new stories, connecting them with mine. Get lost in a book, get lost in a book. Let authors be your guide. Get lost in a book, get lost in a book. And let your spirits fly. When I flip through the pages, I treasure every line. Filling my head with new stories, connecting them with mine. Get lost in a book, get lost in a book. Let authors be your guide. Get lost in a book, get lost in a book. And let your spirits fly. Just open a book. Just open a
My son, is it really you?
It is. I'm a soldier.
I miss you around the house.
The sheep miss you too. I do miss our home.
I know you do. But your friends, they miss you. The sheep cry for you, and I want you at home.
I do enjoy being a soldier.
I know you do.
But the squire told me not to come back.
I'm sorry about that. When I saw you sleep in the field that day, I just assumed you were lazy. If you had told me about staying up late all night, nursing your poor mother back to health, we'd have understood. You could be a shepherd and take these off with your mother whenever you need.
I do enjoy being a soldier.
Again, I know you do.
Do you like being a soldier?
It's exciting are you looking for me?
It's Mother Goose!
The toy maker has been hiding me away so I can finish my work in peace.
Can you get it done in time?
You can all help. But where's everyone else from Mother Goose Land?
They're not far. You cleaned up the hill. Will you help me, Boy Blue?
At your service. I can finish these stories if you write it down for me.
We'll do it. Grab a coil, girls. The work has just begun. Mother Goose, they found me. Mother Goose, they found me, and I found my fortune. What happened? The man was see the quest at her home and served dinner. When it came time for dessert, I served her the pie. When she cut into it, the birds flew out singing. She laughed. She liked it so much that she gave me a job as deputy in the hands of fortune as well.
Let's try this. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was cut through, the birds began to sing. Was not that a dainty dish to set before the mayoress? No, that doesn't quite work.
The mayoress calls herself the king of the castle. Would that help?
Absolutely. Was not that a dainty dish to set before the king?
Here they are, Mother Goose. They need your eddies right away. There are only minutes to spare.
If you will all be patient, I can finish your stories before the time runs out. Now, who shall we start with?
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her dog a bone.
But when she came there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none.
It's true. I was sorry. These two are next. We've been climbing hills for days.
And for some reason we carried this empty pail around with us.
We did get some water.
But I fell and put my crown.
Here we go. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
What about me? I have all those children to take care of.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them broth without bread and scolded them softly off to bed.
It's true. They're much better when they're asleep.
Mother Goose, you must hurry. It is almost midnight.
And Bluebeard is heading up the hill.
Dear, you're the last one. Who are you?
I'm the reason you're in this mess. Let her finish her story or we'll all disappear.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and...
Stop right there! You finish these stories and these boys will be done overboard.
We're sorry, Mary. We only wanted to sail the high seas.
What will it be, Mother Goose? How you say Mother Goose Land now?
Finish the story! Finish his story!
Bluebeard, Bluebeard came to town, danced like a ballerina until he fell down.
No way! I can't stop dancing! Help me!
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row.
Did you finish the stories and save the holidays?
I did, and it's all thanks to everybody else. Now children can have stories all around the world to enjoy. And it's all because of you guys, my dear friends, my guardian angels. You have made my holiday wish come true.